Stalker say hi? Leanne?
Alrighty, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to it. We are now live here for the ACS National Championships here in the Tropicana Hotel, Las Vegas, Nevada. Good morning, everybody. We have the advanced 9-ball teams, Cain and Abel versus Leisure Time in a race to 14. Game number 1, I believe that's Team Cain and Abel. I'm just going to go check. I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes. Alrighty. So, indeed, Cain and Abel in the blue shirts, Leisure Time 2 in the gray shirts. Gonna be a really, really good match here this morning. Hey, you bet. Thanks, Frank, for tuning in. What's happening, Jeff? How are you? Good morning, John. And Jeff, good morning. Rob, Clark. Welcome to it, everybody. If you are just tuning in, help me out. Hit that share button. Let's get some things going. We don't play till 6 o'clock this evening. Went a little bit overtime last night in our matches. So we finished at somewhere's around 1 o'clock this morning. And good morning, Shanti. How are you this morning? Nice little roll-up shot here, or you can stun over for the 8 into the bottom left-hand corner. Thank you, Deborah. Much appreciated. 9-ball, left-hand side pocket. Leisure Time coming back with 1 on the board. Made rather quick work of that rack. And the right-hand table, this is Leisure Time 2 at the table. Had the option for the 1-9 combo down to the bottom or top left-hand corner. Glad he didn't attempt that. Table layout is looking fairly good. And no sense risking that combination when you've got a table layout that you can just run out. If I'm being honest, Shanti, I'm a touch tired. Played until 1 or 1:30 this morning, and then back up early to come down and do some commentating here this morning. And good morning, Brian. How are you this morning? However, we're still in it to win it. We don't play until 6 o'clock tonight. It is Ben Francis's team that will play the loser of this. That'll be at 10:30. That will also be on the live stream. And then, of course, we will have the final match of that for you. So lots of good pool going to happen here this morning, guys. And I completely missed who won that on that other table. I think that was Leisure Time 2. I'm gonna stay away from combos if I don't absolutely need to take it. I'm not gonna take it. When does Poke and Hope play? Not 100% sure. I do not have my CompuSport open this morning. However, all of that information is available on CompuSport if you want to follow along with your favorite team, your favorite player, watch their progression throughout the tournament. That is all available on CompuSport. Cat, to do a complete setup, only about an hour. That's to run all the cords and cables and equipment. It actually takes more time to set up the program, I find. That's with all of the commercials and ads and sponsors and so on and so forth. It does take some time. It takes some time to get the camera angles proper and then to set up the split screen and all those things. That takes more time than the actual setup. Jesse, 8-ball teams, I believe we play at 6, so that's the only one I've looked at. Yeah, Arredondo, I'm not 100% sure when that is. I just don't have my CompuSport open this morning. Kane and Abel on the left-hand table looking really, really good. This was one of the guys I lost out to. I can't remember if it was in the 8-ball or 9-ball. This is one of the gentlemen that beat me up. A very, very, very good shooter and takes no time at all to shoot. Once he makes up his mind, excuse me, once he makes up his mind on what he wants to do, he just gets down and 1 or 2 strokes it and puts it in the pocket. Actually, for those that are back in Calgary, you'll recognize what I mean. He plays very, very similar to Jackson Clifford. Eerily similar, actually. There you go. Thank you, Stephanie. Standard 8-ball team starts at 2 o'clock. And I think we play at 6 o'clock tonight. And we found out something very interesting in this tournament. So they have it scheduled in the dates until tomorrow. However, tomorrow is simply a flex day. So rather different to many of the tournaments that we've been to, where great hit on the right, where they've added one extra day at the end of the official scheduled match play in case they run overtime. So today definitely could be the last broadcast day. The only way that we go into any matches tomorrow is if they do get behind time and they need that extra time. So really, really different. 2-9-5 combination, no problem. Looking at now a carom off the 2 into the 9-ball. And that is that speed. Again, once he decides what he's going to do, he just bends down, shoots, and puts it in a hole. It's kind of amazing to watch, actually. Also, guys, if you can let me know how my volume is doing, whether your volume is good, you can hear me loud and clear, that's very, very appreciated. And now that they are racking, we're going to give a shout out to one of our sponsors here. It is Jam Up Apparel. They do have and have made a limited edition Jam Up Apparel Q Sports Live shirt that is available for you. $55 USD. These are only available up until the final broadcast of VNEA. You can find those on www.jamupapparel.com. And once you get there, it is under the CSL tab. Excellent. Thank you. And guys, if you are just tuning in, help me out. Smash that share button. Let's get some viewers in here this morning. This is an amazing match. We are live here for the ACS National Championships, Las Vegas, Nevada. VNA starts a week today, I believe. A rare dry break on the left-hand table. Right-hand table, it is Kane and Abel at the table. I'm a poet, didn't you know it? So fairly simple pattern here on the right-hand table. 4 leads to the 5, 5 to the 6, 6 to the 7, 7 to the 9 ball. Should be a mark on the board for Kane and Abel. Thanks for tuning in again, Terry. No worries about not not joining in yesterday. There was a lot of unmonitored streams yesterday. We had unfortunately only one match in the morning, and then not a lot happened up until almost 7 o'clock, really. We were supposed to start yesterday at our match at 6 o'clock. We actually didn't end up playing until 7. There was supposed to be a match on the stream table at 6 that also did not start in time. So Kane and Abel is from here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Leisure Time 2 is from Illinois. Thank you, whoever is on the leather pocket. I would assume that's either Len or Michelle or Michelle. So on the right-hand table, coming up to the table for Leisure Time 2 is Autumn. So yesterday was a lot of streaming without commentary. We started at a little bit late yesterday at 7 o'clock, and we finished at 1 or 1:30 this morning. So we did let the stream run. However, it was an unmonitored stream for most of the time. Len today, how are you, my good man? Thank you, Diane. We certainly attempt to do our best. My voice is getting a little bit hoarse after 7 days of commentary minus yesterday. Voice is going to get a little bit raspy. However, we do have 5 days in between this event and VNEA. Thank you, Nigel. How are you this morning? And good morning to you, Roy, from Ottawa. Autumn with a 6-9 combination. Puts it in the heart. This is going to be a back and forth match. Every member of this 3-man teams, they all know how to hit a cue. this will bring Jason to the table. Nope. Amran, there are times, especially in this event, 9-ball happens really, really quickly. So I will double check the score throughout the match. There are times that I miss it because I've got to watch the left table, the right table, and all the comments, both on Facebook and YouTube. And I am manning the mic by myself this morning. So if I do miss a game or two, bear with me. I'll get the score once we kind of get into the middle of the pack. And this is on the right-hand table, the other gentleman that beat me as well. Silky, silky smooth stroke. That will bring Autumn to the table. I'm not sure if she can see the outside edge. By the way she's lining up, I would say she can. Ooh, just clip that 4-ball. On the left-hand table, leisure time 2 at the table. 2, a little bit funny angle here from the 2 to the 3. He has ball in hand here, so 2 to the 3 to the 4. It's going to be that 7-9 ball that's going to be the issue. May take that out right now. 3-ball into this bottom left-hand corner, draw up table off one rail, break up that 7-9. Oh, he'll do it here if he gets the angle. Got a little bit straight on that 4-ball. Excuse me. Thanks, Amran. Much appreciated. Absolutely, Ted. Hopefully next year we do get the repeat and are able to come down and do both this event as well as the VNEA next year. So next year is a new year. We can make some plans. Perfect, thank you. Oh, I missed a few games. Oops. That 7-ball is going to be very, very tricky from here. Ooh. Little bit flirtatious there on that right-hand table with the side pocket. We've seen pretty much all week, those side pockets are like magnets for that cue ball. And I know one of my viewers out there has to know the name of this gentleman on the right-hand table, but his stroke on either 8-ball or 9-ball is just very, very silky smooth. It's impressive to watch. Showing up in reverse. My bad, guys. It's still early morning for me. Bear with me, I'll get it together. Looks like Kane and Abel on this right-hand table. Gonna add another one to the store. That's right, Michael Hutchison. Very, very, very good player. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. And the funny thing is if you were trying to do that to go off the rail, off the 7-ball with another ball, that's very difficult to do. So really unfortunate there. Jason at the table now and just going to fire these balls in really without too many worries. Very, very fast player. A steal of 2. Yeah, we'll give a shout out to one of our other sponsors here. It is the Mike Burton Home Team. They are the Remax Realty professionals based out of Calgary and surrounding area. If you are in the market to either buy or sell or in need of a mortgage, they are the ones to give a call. The best in the business and well-accomplished pool players in their own right. And they have started up the music here this morning. Hopefully it stays at the level that it's at now. It's bearable right now. Yesterday was really, really loud. Oh, very interesting to know, Jeff. I did not know that, but I can see how that is definitely possible. Not getting the love on his breaks, though. He's come up dry a couple of times. So Jason and Michael trade spots. And it's now Jason on the right table, Michael on the left table. Can't hear the music. That's a good thing. Both YouTube and Facebook do not like it when we can hear the music. They send us all kinds of messages. And just overhit again. Might be attempting the old masse or swerve shot here. Put the 2 in. Problem is, what are you going to do with the 4 ball after? Oh, sorry, he had the 3 ball. Did not see that 3 ball underneath him there. Hey, Jason, how are you? Oh, nice hit. Really nice hit on that right-hand table. Somewhat locks up that 4 ball. I'm not sure if the 4 will pass the 6 ball. But there is a carom cue ball off the 4 to make the 6 down in that end. Kane and Abel with a win on the left with a combination. So Jason on the table on the right-hand table. And Ken, if that's who you were asking about for the speed pool record, that would be the guy. And very, very talented player. Loads of natural ability. Gets down and pretty much just fires at the ball. The issue is you live by the sword, you die by the sword. But a very, very talented player. He takes really no time at all to kind of line things up and be sure. He just gets in and fires. Wow, live. Very, very live top rail on that right-hand table. Shouldn't be an issue, though. 7 into the top. Across, back and forth. 8 ball down to the bottom right. Might draw past this side pocket. Follow forward. That will work as well. Leisure Time. Stealing a game back. And it is leisure time on the left-hand table here as well. 6 to the 7. It'll be the 7 to the 8. That will be your game-winning shot in this rack. And these particular tables for Valley tables are playing extremely fast. There's 8 tables within this broadcast pit. that were all refelted the day before the tournament started. And I kind of like what he's doing here. Not going to do anything too fancy. Draw over to that right-hand side rail. Take the longer shot on this 8-ball. No need to try to force or get fancy there. Sometimes you just got to take what the table gives you. A nice little thin cut on this 8. Send the cue ball back up table off the top rail and back down table. And you'll have the 9-ball into that top right-hand corner. Right-hand table. Leisure time too at the table. A little bit of a difficult out here. Lots of traffic, lots of work to do. And I believe that was leisure time on the left-hand table. I was busy reading that comment. Yeah, Terry, these are very, very, very quick matches. 9-ball on a box with advanced players. This is going to happen quick. And if you are just tuning in, guys, help me out. Hit that share button. The loser of this match is going to play Ben Francis and his team. Oh, I'm sorry. The winner of this will play Ben Francis's team. And there it is again. You get down and just shoot. I mean, he's really, really accurate for somebody that just bends down and shoots the ball. But it is a double-edged sword. You're going to live by it or die by it. So we'll see what Jason does here on this right-hand table. May put this 7-ball into this bottom left-hand corner. Check the rail, but not too hard. Oh, geez, that was a 6-ball sitting down in there. I didn't even see it. And he'll fire this 7-ball, 1 bank into the side. Good morning, Trin. How are you? And yes, we will absolutely have Ben on the stream. That will be roughly 10:30 is when I believe it is scheduled for. This match is going extremely fast. But that one is scheduled for 10:30. So back and forth across the table for Autumn here. Look out. Catches the horn to play the horn shape. You gotta love it. Always doing well, Trin. We played until late, so I apologize for anybody that was tuned in last night. We didn't have commentary on the live stream last night as we were playing in our matches in the 8-ball. But we finished play at 1 or 1:30 this morning. And believe me, after 7 days of 16 to 18-hour days, to finish at 1:30 this morning, by the time we obviously get upstairs, finally close the eyes, it is a short sleep to get back up and come down this morning. And it was rough. I won't fib. It was rough. But we're here, final day, and for those, excuse me, bear with my voice here, guys. For those that are just tuning in, today has the potential of being the last day So the only kind of different from what we've seen from other tournaments that we've gone and streamed. Um, this tournament, they add and leave one flex day at the end of the day in case they have overflow um, or late running matches and so on and so forth. 9-7, yes, thank you. Um, so if everything finishes on time tonight, we won't have any broadcasts tomorrow. If there is overrun or overtime, then we will. I'm glad you're here, Gordon. It's about time. I got you, Nigel. No problem at all. How did we do last night? We won last night. We're still in it to win it. We are on the B side, but we'll try to be the B side bandits. I see. Are you playing Stalker this morning, Gordon? Yeah, it was actually kind of somewhat dramatic last night where in our final match it came down to the 25th game. And I am in that anchor spot, and my opponent had a really good look at the table. Just made one mistake, and I brought us home to victory. You are correct, Tony. VNEA is at Bally's. Ben and I will be heading over to Bally's tomorrow. Nice, Terry. What a great shot. If he gets the shape, he gets the rub. We'll see if he can bank this 8-ball into the corner. Or is he going to cut it? He's got a silky smooth stroke here, so cuts it in, uses the whole pocket, will trade and add one score to Leisure Time for Autumn's win on the left, and one to Kane and Abel for Michael's win on the right. And we'll give a shout out to one of our other sponsors. It is Jacoby Custom Cues. Multiple award-winning years for Q of the Year, including this year. They did win it again. If you haven't been onto their website, check out all their latest designs. JacobyCustomCues.com is how you're going to find it. That is also the home of the Jacoby Black. And if you are in the market for that Jacoby Black, send us a message to the Q Sports Live page. We do get a little bit of a deal on those. I can get back to you, let you know what our deal is, how everything works. Our team name is WCMI. Hey, thanks, Lou. Thanks for tuning in again. Yeah, really well done. Attaboy, Lloyd. All right, so on the table on the left and the right, both teams are both players playing for Leisure Time 2. If they can both pull it out, we have a tie ball game at 10. I don't know if it's listed under whoever can make it or WCMI. It'll be under one of those two, though. In tough on this right-hand table. Obviously going to go off this right side rail for the hit on the 2 ball. And I might try to hit that square and just leave the cue ball down underneath that 5-9, send the cue ball or the 2 ball 2 rails, and just play a little bit of a safety. Or a lot of bit of a safety. He's going to go off the end rail, try to kick the 2 behind. I kind of like going the other way, sending it off the side rail. I think it's a little bit of an easier safety. And not sure if the 2 will go, but we'll know fairly quickly here when Autumn gets up. And on the right-hand table, it is Michael for Kane and Abel. Nice attempted containing safety on the right-hand table from Michael there. He will leave this 1-7 combination on. And instead he decides to play safe as well. Well done, nicely executed. What do we think of leather tips? Myself, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on leather tips. I play with a medium tip. I don't know whether Ben has an opinion on it or not. He's off practicing, warming up for his match this morning. Oh, of leather wraps. Wow. I can't believe I saw leather tips. It must be early in the morning. I apologize, Lloyd. Leather wraps, if you'd have asked me 6 months ago, I would have said I absolutely love the leather wrap. However, since I... oh, look at this. We might go tie ball game here. Give me 1 minute here, guys. 1 on the board, leisure time. 2 on the board, leisure time. 10-10, tie ball game. Leather wraps, as I was saying, if you'd asked me 6 months ago, I loved them. However, as of late, I have been using a wrapless cue from Jacoby, and I quite like it. I've always played with a wrap, mostly been the linen wrap. I've tried the BK Rush with the sport wrap, but I would have said yeah, by all means. But now I'm kind of partial to no wrap now that I've been playing with it. Oh, you are so correct. I do need my Tim Hortons. They are tough. They've already met up with Dick's Pick once. That's who put men's team to the B side. Good morning, Regis. How are you this morning? Yeah, I'm starting to become a fan of the wrapless cue, which I would have never ever pegged myself for enjoying or liking that even 6 months ago. But I've been playing with the Jacoby Black as of late with a Jacoby wrapless butt, and I think I'm partial to the no wrap. Oh, very nice try from Autumn. Oh, nope, sorry, that was Michael. Nope, again. Wow, I need my coffee. That was Jason. Nice attempt on that 9 ball. In fact, he did do that, Hamza. Welcome to it, buddy. Good to see you this morning. And on the left-hand table, Leisure Time 2. Looking to take the lead. Well done on the right-hand table. Leisure Time 2 taking the lead. You've got a Hubler that you're switching to stacked. The linen is self-destructing. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I've been playing since I was 18, and I have always had a wrap on my cue. I and I somebody would hand me a wrapless one to try, and I just no, I'm good with my wrap. Um, but now having played with the Jacoby wrapless for the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 months, I much prefer a wrapless cue. Jason at the table on the left here for Kane and Abel. Trying to see what he can do with this 2 ball. He is typically a lightning fast player, and I only know it because he used that power against me. He was one of the guys that beat me out in this tournament. Smart shot. Very, very smart shot. Takes in the 9 ball, says, I'm not going to give it to you easy. You get to work for it. Yeah, depending on how sensitive you are to either the wrap or the wrapless, that can definitely be a factor. How much is a T3? Hamza, for yourself and anybody interested in that T3, send us a message to the Q Sports Live page. I'll get back to you through that and give you all of the details as to the who's, what's, when's, where's, and so on and so forth. Yeah, I haven't tried that wrap from them yet, Mark, but now it seems to be that now that I've kind of acclimated, I guess, to a wrapless cue, it seems that now when I play with any kind of wrap, whether it's a linen, a leather, sport wrap, I find them a little distracting, which is very, very odd for me to say. Now, Autumn at the table on the on the left-hand side here, in a little bit tough here. He's got to watch in order to get to hold the 8 ball. Now, does she want to try and go around for the 7 into the same pocket as the 5? I don't know if that's possible, given the position of the 8. If it is possible, 5 into the top right, 2 rails around for the 7 ball into the same, or you're going to have to use the 8 to try to stop the cue ball. And that was always going to be the issue there. Sport is ideal for a breaker. Well, I don't know. I think my T3 is wrapless too. It must be morning. I can't even remember what the T3 has, whether it's wrapless or not. I'm going to look in Ben's case and I'll tell you. T3s are wrapless, right?
Yep.
Yep. Wow. It's morning time for me. The brain no worky this morning. Yes, the T3 is also wrapless. And look at this. Leisure time on the right. This is the game, possibly game-winning shot right here. Beautiful draw. Needs some angle, though. And he gets it. And he gets it. 2 rails around for the 8 into the top right-hand corner. Autumn looking good on the left. Autumn gets it. Wow. On the hill for leisure time. What a comeback these guys are showing. Talk about some heart. Doing it up. Yeah, it can be a little bit of a confidence booster. Really well done from Autumn there, for sure. Absolutely a very solid comeback. You know Leisure Time 2 is going to be fired up. Jason steps to the table and says, all right, couple of dry breaks, it ain't happening this time. And puts the hips, the back, and comes out of his shoes into that break. Does make a ball. Sitting a little bit funny here on this 2 ball. He may bank this and draw underneath the 3 ball. And instead says, I don't like the bank. Autumn, you take it on. But a very, very, very fast shooter. Oh, she comes up just a little bit short. And you'll probably see Jason go off the rail first to take this 2 ball in. That'll give him a nice angle to go over for the 3 ball. Oh, instead just gets down and fires it in with the draw. Who did? Oh, Kane and Abel made, obviously.
Just go straight in on that table. It's ridiculous.
Kane and Abel with a 9 ball on the break on the right-hand side. Just gets in and absolutely drills that 2 ball. And then drills in the combo. He's got another one. He might play the combo, could play the carom. Autumn's playing amazingly solid. We've seen a lot of her this week, and she definitely knows how to hold a cue. And indeed does play that little carom shot. 3 ball may hit and stick here and send the 3 ball safe. Instead puts it in the hole, no problem. He is straight in on this 4 ball down to the bottom right, 6 right. He is out on this table. However, Leisure Time 2 looking really good. Right hand table could take the game away. This should be out on the right-hand table, even though Kane and Abel bring one back. I think this is Outsville. curtain call. Leisure Time for the win on the 9-ball. What a comeback. Bends down, puts it in the hole. Leisure Time 2 taking it down. They will be facing Ben Francis and his team up next on the live stream matches. So with that being said, guys, that match will happen in about 32 minutes from right now. We appreciate you tuning in here this morning. If you haven't done so already, make sure you go onto the Q Sports Live Facebook page or YouTube channel. Hit the like or follow button. By doing so, you'll be notified when I do come back in about 32 minutes' time. We appreciate everybody tuning in this morning on behalf of myself, Ben Francis, and the rest of the Q Sports Live team. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you back here in 32 minutes.